Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. Hey, this is the Imperfect Vent Podcast. Imperfect Vent. This is the Imperfect Vent Podcast. Imperfect Vent. Brought to you live from downtown Toronto. This is the Imperfect Vent Podcast with your one and only, the host, Dr. IBZ. He got the most authentic. He got that heat. And when he keeps on going in, y'all better know what it is, because we keep on flowing. Let's go. Give a round of applause for the one and only Dr. IBZ. Yes, we're working on that. I'm gonna eventually pre-record that shit, and then when I pre-record it, I'm just gonna have that in the front, and you're gonna see me just doing this. You know what I'm saying? Ready to go. But how are you? How are y'all? How's everything? Hopefully everyone's having a good day. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everything's blessed with y'all. Hopefully you're having a good week. Better than most, you know what I'm saying? Better than anybody that's in the free agency right now in the NBA. Yo, everyone's clutching their bags, ready to pack and go. I'm seeing everybody getting moved, shipped. Damian Lillard requested a trade just now, breaking news. God damn. He's going to the Heat. There's no way he's not going to the Heat. He's going to the Heat. When he goes to the Heat, y'all already know I'm going, dog. You come to the damn time, we squatting up. Anyways, how's everyone's week going? Hopefully y'all having a good time. You already know this is gonna be the Sunday pod. Oh yeah, happy Canada Day. God damn. Happy Canada Day to all my Canadians out there, you know. We repping, and then eventually happy Independence Day to the Americans, you know, 4th of July. You already know. We out here. Hopefully y'all have a amazing time. Amazing time. You know what I'm saying? Cause and shout out to my nigga. It's my nigga's birthday too. We out here. Dog, sharing. Oh yeah, and happy Somali Independence Day. Let's go. You already know what it do, what it is, man. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. But yeah, imagine being Canadian and you have to share your birthday with the country, dog. The country gets this day, you're looking around, everyone's like, oh my God, happy birthday, Canada. Happy birthday, Canada. And nigga, it's your birthday and no one really remembers your birthday first. People remember Canada Day first and then your birthday. Come on, I gotta share a birthday with a whole country, dog. A whole country. Man, forget that. We ain't trying to deal with that, dog. Who's trying to do that? Anyways, shout out to him. Hopefully he's having an amazing day. I might go out later. You know what I'm saying? I might tell y'all all about it. You know, who knows? Who knows what happens? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if anyone asks though, I'm broke. I don't know nothing. I ain't got shit. I'm just going for the vibes. I'm like a magnet with the vibes now. I just go there for vibes. That's all we do. You know what I mean? That is all that we do. Okay? Now, what I'm going to show you guys, because there's a lot of things going on in this whole internet space, besides all the trades that are happening. So if I'm going to go back, because I already just mentioned the trades, the NBA trades. So Bradley Beal is with the Suns, and like, I don't know what the Suns are on, but Kyrie Irving extended his stay with Dallas. So okay, round of applause. People thought he was gonna leave, but he's like, I ain't leaving. He's like, I'm staying. Like, you know that Leonardo DiCaprio meme? I'm not effing leaving. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say the F word in the first like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep it a little bit, you know, a little bit kosher, you know, for the views them, you know what I mean? Anyways, so then you have Fred VanVleet. Bye. He's gone. I don't really care. I'm sorry. He's gone. But then the Raptors signed Dennis Schroeder. I'm like, yo, dog, why? Right? I'm looking at Masai like, yo.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
You guys draft Dick and then you guys draft this guy? Hey, yo, like, what are we doing, dog? Huh?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Like, it's so annoying. It is so annoying. What are we doing this offseason? Nothing. We lost all our key players. We just have Siakam and OG. What are we going to do? We're not going to do nothing for Dame. It's not like we have anything for Dame to come to. He's going to be back to what the Trailblazers are going through. So it's not like I don't think we're going to ask for Dame. So it's like, what are we doing here, Masai? What are we doing, man? Come on, man. Yeah, and there's... What else happened? Chris Paul's with the Warriors. We'll see what happens with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
And then, what else happened? There's a lot of trades that happened, dog. A lot of trades, and I'm just like, okay. And then people are signing deals. Fred VanVleet got like a four-year deal with the Houston Rockets, and he's getting paid a lot of money, dog. I looked at the contract. I said, "A'udhu billah." This guy's getting, Fred VanVleet is getting paid more than Kyrie Irving. So, Fred VanVleet, this shit made the news, dog. This guy signed a $130 million deal with the Houston Rockets, dog. Are you serious, dog? That's amazing. Anyways, he's my age, so we're repping that 94 wave, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations to Fred. And you have to, the hustle, dog, to get to that point. Takes a lot. What else happened in sports? You know what I mean? Because I think it's free agency right now. So not Houston Rockets. Harden might go to the Clippers, apparently. Draymond signed his deal. He's gonna be with the Warriors. LaMelo signed another, I think, 260 deal or some shit. 260 deal. 260 mil. Oladipo's going to the Thunder. Good riddance. Yo, I had this nigga in fantasy, bro, and this nigga got injured, and I was so pissed, bro, because I thought Oladipo was gonna do something. I was so cheese. Dog. I was like, why did I pick him?
Embarrassing.
Why did I pick this nigga? Anyways, so besides all that, I don't think there's anything else more to really like get into with the NBA. I don't really care. But there's gonna be some blockbuster trades, as they say. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I have that. I have the sound effect. Blockbuster trades. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, so we are going to continue with some more. Okay, would you like some more? Some more.
Thank you. I'm Sky.
Sky.
Yeah, nice
Let's
to
get
meet
right
you.
into it. You ever been picked up before?
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Getting right into it. I didn't even, you heard my name. What's your name?
Josh.
Josh.
Man, like Josh.
The reason you're getting right into it. Damn.
I like this. I know what I'm.
I used to have a coworker, and one of my sous chefs. Every time he would see him, he would be like, Josh. And then me, this is during my alcoholic days. So after a night of drinking and shit, I'd show up to work just hungover, probably still wavy from the night before, and like I would just be yelling, Josh, like. Until today, whenever I see that nigga, when I see that nigga on road or he sees me, I go, Josh. I know he's annoyed, but like, fuck it. At this point, it's continuity, my nigga.
Honestly, no. I don't think. I can say honestly, I never.
Oh yeah, by the way.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah, he's a sicko for saying that.
So what you like getting into?
A bit more calm things. Like, I like art, a good picnic. I like food. I love to cook. Damn. Wow. Shit.
Extra.
All right.
That's crazy.
So, if y'all know the game, The Button, right? Where you get to talk to a girl, and when you talk to her, well, a girl and a guy or whatever who you're attracted to, they talk, right? They have queer sections and all that too, shit too. So, if you don't like the person, you hit the button, you reject them, and then the person leaves, and so on and so forth. This nigga just took it a step further for no reason. This right out the gate. Right out the gate.
I'm Sky.
Sky.
Yeah, nice
Let's
to
get
meet
right
you.
into it. You ever been picked up before?
Bro. Dog, what's wrong with him?
Dude, what the fuck?
What's wrong with Josh? That's not what you do. If you just want to get into it, that's not how you do it. Right? And then you could tell this nigga was just trying to impress the dudes in the back by just doing something funny because maybe he doesn't have real game. So he decided to go the comedic route, but the comedic route that he went was I'm gonna make the boys laugh instead of the girl laugh, which is pretty whack. You know what I mean? It's pretty sus. You know what I mean? You're there to talk to the girl, and there's cameras, my nigga. People are gonna see your game and your bullshit. Now, the way we know the world works, people are weird. Some girls might be, oh my god, he's so funny. Might be attracted to that when they see him in the streets, and they'd be like, oh, that video has millions of views, so he's probably like, he has clout, like that dumb shit. That shit's gonna die out anyways. And then the girls that you actually want, that you're actually into, are gonna be like, this nigga's corny. So good luck, Josh. Now, what we are gonna get into is something very okay. These types of subjects are the subjects that I live for, right? And when these things happen, I try my best to keep it kosher, right? But it's very hard to keep anything kosher when things like this happen, okay? Now, Adam 22, okay, let his wife do a sexual scene with another dude. Are you hella serious? Now, there's the clip. Let me find the clip. I have to find the clip. Because when I seen this, I was like, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. When you get married, the last thing you'd want is your wife to be out here fucking other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Dog. So, let's take this in.
It's finally happening.
What do you mean it's finally happening?
Guess who I'm shooting?
So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. But no other guys is busting her coochie and ass out.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't.
Wait.
So I've been with my girl for.
Yo, dog. Are you serious?
Fucking girl my age.
So wait. Sorry, it's the reactions to it. This nigga Adam 22 let his girl finally do it, and when he let his girl finally do it, he said he got the bubble guts, but I gotta find that clip, okay? Because I was like, okay, I get it. You wifed a porn star, and you guys mostly do clips with women. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, I get it, right? Now, she's your wife, so you're gonna eventually have children. Now, the best thing to do would be, hey, yo, get all that shit out your system, and then when you get married with me, there's gonna be no more of that, right? No. He said, we're gonna get married, now get it out your system before we have children. That's a bad move. And I get the career move. Like, he's trying to make it like, oh, it's a career move. But like, yo, brother, my nigga, you have money. She has money. Y'all could work around that shit. You don't have to do a male scene with a nigga, dog. Yo. And when the nigga walked in the room, he was doing this shit with his chest. Like, my nigga, I would have been sick. I would have been so sick. I would have been crying. I would have been like, no, Lena, no. Oh my God. Ah. And she asked him, like, yo, do you actually want to do it? Like, yeah, if you want to say no, say no. I would have been like, no. I was just trying to be nice. No. Like, I'm personally not healed enough yet for that shit. Personally, me, Dr. Eeps, as a doctor, not a real doctor, obviously, not a legal doctor or anything like that. It's just a metaphor like Dr. Dre. However, me as a doctor that tries to prescribe healing to people, there is no fucking way I am healed enough for that shit. No. No. Nah, man. If you want to do that for your career, I'm getting a divorce, yo. Because I can't handle that. Because think about it like this. What about the children? Fuck the adults. The adults can do whatever they want. Because whatever you do, there's always going to be consequences, whether it's good or bad. There's always going to be consequences, right? People are going to judge you, whether you do something good, whether you do something bad, right? So it doesn't matter. Live your life as long as you're not harming anyone. She's not harming anybody. I understand people that don't understand that lifestyle, that don't agree with it. I'm Muslim and East African. I can totally understand where people are coming from. However, let's keep it on the ground level. Let's be realistic. If your wife is in that industry and you guys get married, your wife is in that industry, now you guys get married, now she's officially your wife. You guys are going to have children. Why in the world would you say, yes, this is the time for you to go get fucked by a dude? Why? I'm just wondering, why? Why didn't you say before the wedding, you know what, before the wedding, get that shit out your system before the wedding? You decided to do it after the wedding. I don't get it. How does that logically work? Now, oh, this tea's hot. I'm sipping tea, dog. You know what I'm saying? hot. But yeah, this guy, I wouldn't allow it. And I know all of the men wouldn't allow it. And he said the one reason why he didn't want to allow it was because he didn't want to be the topic of the internet and people roasting him on the internet. And he didn't want to hold back his wife's career. My nigga, she has a popping career. You guys have a popping career right now. If you go on the porn sites, your shit is on the porn. You know your shit. You know you're popping in porn when your shit is illegally on the porn sites. And you know what I'm saying? And like nothing happens. Like like you don't care because you're already getting your money from OnlyFans. Yeah, you might flag those videos, but you don't give a damn like that. I don't know how it works. But I'm just saying, career move, you can work around it. Think about the children. Imagine the kid grows up. Every child is gonna have a cell phone, access to a cell phone, right? They find out who the mom is. They look up the mom. It's over. And then everyone that's clowning them on the internet right now, that's talking shit right now, you know what? Those videos, those clips are still going to be up. And now the child's going to have to see the comments and all that shit. People saying, oh, what a cuck. Oh, him and Sneeko are the same. Oh, this, that. Brother, you made the wrong move. That was the wrong chess move. I would never, ever, you are not repping all Adams everywhere properly. All the Adams I know, they are they wouldn't fuck with that. They wouldn't. Like, how dare you? How dare you think that was okay?
So I've been with my girl for 7 years.
I'm trying to find like the other clip.
What happened when you watched this shit?
I haven't seen it.
But when you do see it,
right,
and she's going like ballistic.
I mean, she's supposed to, right?
No.
If she looked like she wasn't having a good time in the video, the point would not have been accomplished.
This is what's going on because everybody didn't watch y'all, right?
I'm slowly realizing that I'm never going to be able to talk about anything else on this podcast ever again.
We are. People are gonna put you guys' performance and this performance, and then what you're gonna say is, "Oh, she's acting." No, Adam, she's not acting. She can hit different.
She's supposed to. I'm not trying to take that away from her.
Free trade. Boom. Free trade.
RKO.
What happened when you watch?
Yo, Whack 100 is a real one for saying that, man. What happens, dog, when you go back and you watch it, dog? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, dog? Y'all have it in a yo, that looked like a beautiful wedding and everything too, man. Holy, dog. I would have been, I don't know, man. That's just, that's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad, bro. Man. And I get it, the whole, like, you know, you gotta support your girl and all that type of shit. But fuck that. Fuck that, bro. That's the last thing you need on your conscience is that. What are you trying to do? To get more views or more content? Or like, what are you trying to do, dog? It's not worth it. It's not worth the mental pain that you're gonna go through. Yeah, behind closed doors. Yeah, in front of the camera, you can act like everything's okay. No one died. You can act like everything's okay. But people are gonna roast you from now till then. People are gonna talk about it from now till then. Niggas is probably blowing up your phone like, yo, dog, are you serious? You allowed this? Come on, bruh. And yo, you're lucky your employees, the way his employees were talking, were like, yeah, man, you got it. I'm looking at it from a business perspective. I'm like, nigga, fuck that. This is why you don't mix big business and personal shit together. There's a reason why, because shit like this happens. Shit will go smooth sailing, and then all of a sudden you'll hit an iceberg. You know what I'm saying? Whatever song that is by Celine Dion. I will in my heart.
What happened when you watched this shit?
I'm sorry. Like, that is just hella. Oh my God. That's crazy. So, guys, if you're not healed enough, please don't marry a porn star. You don't need that in your life. You do not need to be marrying them. Okay? Just leave them alone. Okay? And here's the thing. She tried to say, hey, I know you're not going to like this. But he's like, nah, go on. Yo, man, if your girl's giving you that option, right, and you know you're going to feel uncomfortable, stop trying to be nice. Stop trying to be humble. Just tell them, hey, yo, you know what? You're right. I'm going to feel uncomfortable. If she's giving you, yo, there's not a lot of times that you get that option. If a girl wants to do whatever the fuck she wants to do, she going to do it. In this day and age, she going to do it. It's your wifey. She's a porn star. She going to do whatever she wants. However, if she's giving you the option that, yo, you got to be like, hey, you know what? I don't feel comfortable that you're doing it. If you want to do it, go ahead, but I don't feel comfortable. Not do it now or forever hold your peace. And nah, nigga, look what's going through your head now. I just spent 10 plus minutes talking about you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Crazy out here.
One time I told a joke and some guy, you know, bless his heart, he laughed so hard he just came out of the closet in front of his buddies. He was just like, I'm gay! His boys are like, what the fuck, Anthony? Dude, have another drink, you know? One time...
Holy shit. All right, man. So, Fleece Johnson. Y'all remember Fleece Johnson? Huh? I know y'all remember Fleece Johnson. This nigga right here. Okay? This nigga right here.
When lockup visited Kentucky State Penitentiary, we met Fleece Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men's locked.
Hold on, I gotta give you this.
Homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard.
Damn!
All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desire. So what are they gonna do? You won't let them have a woman. They gonna have each other.
This is a sick Negro.
Some booty. And it's just that simple.
The most memorable story that Fleece told us was about the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary. And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison, booty. Booty was more important than food. Booty. A man's butt. It was more important. I'm sorry. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
Damn!
I like booty.
Dude, Johnson went on to tell our crew how he used to satisfy his sexual desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s, when he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one, and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, "You come here." I say, "I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you, and what we can do is the easy way or the hard way." So the
choice is yours.
And it was always yes.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation of inmates. They might be asking for trouble from old-timers.
You know, they got this thing where they sag their pants past their butt. It's a style. They call it some sort of gangster style. Wait. To us, right? And see, but they weren't prepared for this, right? So you sag your pants and her man, somebody be up in your butt, you know, and it's just that simple.
So all the people that like to sag their pants, yo, that's the originating of where it came from. So now this guy came out of prison. He's finally out of prison, looking old as shit. He's out.
I in my book, you know.
In your book, because of where you are at the time.
Yeah, no, period. On the streets in prison.
You see how he sounds now? Like, yo, he's out of prison. So he responds to the Boondocks, right? And all that type of shit. He's saying how, like, he doesn't agree with what they said, and I forgot. I need to find a clip. Hold on, we gotta find a clip because this nigga said it. Okay, he said something when he came out. He was pissed off, yo.
But do you miss prison?
Nah, I miss booty. That's what I miss. Booty. You know, yeah, I'm married now, out of here. Pussy this, pussy that, all that shit. Nigga, the first piece of sex I had was booty. I went in, don't forget, I went into prison, man. I was in jail at 14. Turned 15 in jail, hit prison at 16. I growed up in the penal system.
More like the booty system. Nigga was in the booty system. So yeah, he's out of prison and he's talking about he said something about the Boondocks. Hold on, let me find it on this is via Comedy Hype. There we go. Hold on. Let me see if he says anything. Here we go.
For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.
Shout out to Comedy Hype.
The Boondocks would air their most talked about episodes.
What do you say?
Fast late 70s, originally.
Nah, they're just doing a little biography. Fuck that. We're not gonna do that. But shout out to Comedy Hype. But yeah, he came out of prison and he started talking about the Boondocks and how like they fucking they fabricated the story. And in my head, I said, they fabricated the story. You said it out your mouth. And see the interview I played? He said it out of his mouth in the interview. the Boondocks literally used that interview. They used his dialogue in the interview, and that was his script for the fucking episode. And he's talking about they fabricated the story. Nigga, that came out of your mouth. Imagine if you said some shit back in the day, years ago, and then people documented it. It became a meme, became a parody and everything. And then all of a sudden, you're going to tell me, you're going to come out and be like, no, man, they fabricated the story. That's not what happened. Nigga, we seen it. We can see you. It happened in real time where you can document shit. When it was during the age of where everything was getting documented. This guy, bro. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all remember him? He got freed up. That's all I wanted to tell y'all niggas. The booty warrior is out. So hide your, what is it? Hide your kids, hide your wife. They getting everyone's booty, man. Hide everybody. You know what I'm saying? The booty bandit, the booty warrior is out of prison. Fire! He is a sicko, man. Like, he's a sicko.
This is a sick Negro.
He's a sicko. Ugh. This guy said booty is better than water, man. I said, hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, what's wrong with this guy? Like,
hey, yo, what the fuck?
Anyways, so Fleece Johnson is out. Johnathan Majors, apparently he's gonna get the charges dropped. So, Johnathan Majors scores huge win in domestic violence case. This via Newsweek.com. Actor Johnathan Majors has scored a huge win in allegations that he assaulted his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. The Creed 3 star was arrested on March 25 by, we know that. Representatives for Majors have long maintained his innocence, and his lawyer, Priya Chaudhary, the actor, was probably the victim here. With police at 2 NYCD precincts finding probable cause to investigate Jabari but did not arrest her. Chaudhary said that Majors met with the NYPD last week to present them with the evidence of what really happened that night. Within hours of viewing the evidence and conducting their own thorough investigation, NYPD found probable cause to arrest Grace Jabari for assaulting Johnathan Majors. Considering this development, we extended our gratitude to the NYPD detectives for their efforts, Chaudhary said. Majors also appeared in court on May 8th and June 20th, according to the... So, Niega. The actor said a drunken, hysterical Jabari attacked him on the street corner in Chinatown on March 25th. The alleged Jabari, a dancer, scratched and slapped his face, causing pain. Ugh. Both the Chinatown precinct and the Manhattan precinct that first attended the incident at the Chelsea apartment following Jabari's 911 call on March 25th found probable cause to investigate Jabari, Majors' lawyers said. According to the report, Manhattan prosecutors were reluctant to prosecute Jabari with an incident card calling for it to present to the Chinatown precinct. Questioning was canceled. So, these guys caped for the lady because we live in a very, well, it's New York. Very high liberal society in New York, meaning that even if the man is in the right, he's still going to get arrested for it, no matter what. And they had probable cause to arrest her or to at least charge her with something, but they instead arrested Johnathan Majors, tarnished his career. People are... Rolling Stone, hold on. The Rolling Stone brought up a bunch of fake news, bunch of like weird... Okay, I get the media game now. Now that I'm close to 30 years on this earth, I'm starting to understand the media game, and I get it. When y'all say over a dozen sources, right? You guys, these aren't official sources. These are over a dozen sources. So these don't have to be official sources that are authenticated that actually like these are factual things that happen. No, this is just hearsay that happened on campus. Now, Majors denies all allegations, obviously. But the fact that Rolling Stone would publish that article, that's nasty. That's very nasty behavior. This tea's hot. Let it cool off. But yeah, the fact that y'all thought it was okay to do that to Johnathan Majors and then try to tarnish a man's name, that's so weird. I don't know what's with these like liberal or leaning left publications. When it comes down to finding anything that is within the agenda, like domestic violence, like and domestic abuse, anything like that, and it's a prominent figure, a celebrity or something, they fucking eat off of that shit. They love it. The right, the moment the left does some shit that they weren't supposed to do, the right go, see, why you believe in them? And then the left, they look for like scandals. They try to dig in and look for scandals so that they can be like, oh, these person are good people. The left try to be good people, and then the right try to be looked at as bad people, right? That's the whole grift. But it's like these left-leaning publications or like left-leaning journalists or articles, you'll read them and you'll be like, bro, some of this information is unnecessary, and the sources that you got them, can you identify these sources? Can you claim where it came from? If you can't, then this is just hearsay. Oh, we got it from students that used to go there. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. And like, just to tarnish someone's name, even though like the person is probably going to be presumed innocent and all the facts ain't out yet, and y'all just get off of just throwing dirt on someone's name for the articles, for the views, for the clicks, to look like you guys are noble, humble, above the curve. You guys are progressive. I get it. It's good for your stocks and shit. But when that shit backfires, your shit will go down. And it will go down faster than you think. It'll go up faster when you guys do that shit. Look at Bud Light. Bud Light didn't understand their demographic. Most people that drink beer, and I'm saying everyone drinks beer. Everyone. The right and the left. Everyone drinks beer. The moment you start adding little dumb nuances of politics into your beer company, guess what's going to happen? There's so many different fucking options of beer that I can have. If I like Bud Light and Bud Light, as the company's pissing me off, I'm going to go to their competitor. I'm going to get a different variation. I'm going to get something else. I'm not going to give you my money because you fucking pissed me off. I want to just drink beer. That's all I want to do. Drink. I want to go to the store, drink beer. I don't want no political ad campaign, no nothing. I just want to go to the store, drink beer. Cool wine coolers and all that type of shit, that's different. That's different demographics that drink that shit. But beer, everyone across the board drinks beer. So you alienated half of your consumer base by doing that. You know what I mean? Target, they did the same thing. The moment people don't give a fuck if you made it an adult section with the pride shit. No one would give a fuck. But the moment you add children and shit in it, it gets a little bit sticky. It gets a little bit on the side of, okay, like, what are we doing? Why are we adding children in here? You know what I mean? Tea's hot. For instance, shout out to so Pride Month is over, and the Pride Parade happened, and bunch of grown ass men walking around with their dicks out. And the Toronto police said, apparently, I don't know if it's true, but Toronto police said it was okay even if children are there. What are we talking about? Yo, I understand inclusiveness and all that, but what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
What are we doing here? As a child, when I went to the YMCA, right, and I'd go to the male change room, that shit, till today, scarred me for life. I could still smell that change room. That shit scarred me for life. Children are not supposed to see naked adults, period. Now, naked women, I don't know, for some reason, as a child, when you see titties, you're like, whatever. Even male or female, you'd be like, whatever. You know what I mean? Now, the down part, that's when you get a little bit grossed out as a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So whether it's a male or fucking female, my nigga. I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's just male. No, nigga, male or female. That's one. Two, there's going to be children at the parade because there's progressive parents that want to show their children like, hey, this is how they celebrate. Just as much as when you go to like Eid prayer, you'll see other like, you see families that are not even Muslim there, and they'll show their kids like, hey, like this is how the Muslims celebrate. There are families like that, and it's very progressive. And sometimes, you have to show your children that. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes down to that, you have to understand that when you bring your children there, guaranteed, it's not going to be PG-13. So your kids are going to be seeing some shit that you can be progressive all you want. I don't want my child, whether male or female, seeing dicks on the street. That's all I'm saying. So I don't understand why, like, we need to leave children out of this. Leave the children alone. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but leave the children alone. It's getting disgusting out here, man. And it's almost like we went from, okay, we're all inclusive. Everyone was on the same page. Now it's like, okay, now we're gonna add shit. Let's add it in the curriculum. Let's add it in this. Let's add it. Let's chill the fuck out. And when children are like 16 and on, right? And they're exploring their sexuality and all that type of shit. Yes, they need that education. Yes, I didn't know how to put on a condom till niggas went to school and they had sex ed and they showed you how to put on a condom. They said, hey, yo, make sure. Shout out to Mr. God. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, if you're ever going to put on a condom, make sure you nip the tip. Not nip the tip, my bad. You hold on to the tip. You don't want to get air in there, because if you get in there, it's gonna blow up. And if it blows up, then that's
embarrassing.
And then if it rips, then you're fucked. You're gonna get her pregnant. And what's the point of even having the condom? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Mr. God. You know what I mean? My conservative Muslim parents wouldn't have told me how to put on a condom. That's just facts, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that aspect of it, where like, some parents feel uncomfortable talking about that shit with their kids. I get it, because I'm one of those children. I had to go educate myself, or learn from other people, learn from my friends, learn from that, just to figure it out for myself, which takes longer than, you know what I mean, than your parents showing you Wagwan. Anyways, so that is needed. However, children under the age of like 16 or like 14, like, you gotta leave them alone, my nigga. Let them learn like math, reading, arithmetic, all that type of shit. Yes, let them learn about the pronouns, because growing up they're gonna see it in TV shows, cartoons. So yes, educate them on that. And yes, as parents, y'all niggas gotta be proactive. On top of that shit, you guys niggas need to know what your children are learning, what the teacher's learning, who your teacher is. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas need to know who the teacher is too. It's not just the leaning all the way left and leaning all the way right too. You could have some teachers trying to teach some other fucking stupid rhetoric too. You have to know who your teacher is and what they're teaching you, and you have to instill values in your children at an early age so that they can be able to think for themselves. You want your child to be able to think for themselves, or else all this bullshit is gonna poison their mind. And I'm saying, from the left, the right, everybody is gonna just poison their mind. They're gonna be confused, and you don't want that. As a human being, you don't want that for your kids. That's why I just say, just leave the kids alone, man. Like, let the kids learn about Spider-Man, Superman, all that type of shit, meta-humans. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we learned as children. We didn't have to get into all that type of shit, man. It didn't really matter. The only time it was girls versus boys is when there was like a competition, or it was like a sports event where it'd be like, we'd separate. But that would be it. Other than that, nigga, we didn't give a fuck like that, man. It wasn't really like that, yo. So like, I don't know what it is with some of these millennials that ended up growing up, getting teaching jobs, thinking that it's the same way when they came up. It's not, my nigga. It changed. It literally, when I was leaving high school, it changed. It literally switched. It became different. The children were more understanding. They were more inclusive. Like, I'm telling you, there were situations where a kid would come out the closet. A group of niggas would try to make fun of the kid. all the bad shorties would be like, no, you're not making fun of him. They'd be like, you guys are corny, da-da-da, and start dissing the mandem. And some of the mandem wouldn't end up getting play from the girls, so they would chill on what they would say because they get no play from the baddies. So then, it became, all right, you know what, I'm just going to shut the fuck up. I'm being mean anyways, you know what I'm saying? He can make fun of me for liking girls. I don't know, right? So, end of the day, it switched. People became more inclusive. But these fuckers went to school thinking like it's the same shit. So they have a chip on their shoulder. Then they come in, trying to do this, thinking that it's the same way when it's not. Children are children. No matter what. Educate them. That's it. However, don't fucking lie to them or have your own agenda, your own rhetoric, and then try to put that on the children. You can't do that because all you're going to do, they're going to go to the next grade, go to the next teacher. They're either going to get bullied, punked, or shown like, yo, your teacher was fucking with you or your teacher was lying. Or then that student is going to be like, is not going to like you for the rest of their lives. They go, fuck that teacher. That teacher lied to me, yo. Like this one teacher said, the student can identify as a fucking cat. Try to defend that. And all the students were like, miss, that's not correct. That's not right. And she's like, no, if she wants to identify a cat, she can. If you don't want to, then you guys can switch schools. So you see that type of rhetoric is what I'm saying? That's fascism, bro. If you don't want to think like me, then you can just leave and you can switch schools and you can go somewhere else. Like, no, nigga, we don't want to be thinking like you. In terms of that, if I don't agree with you, I can agree to disagree and we can have a conversation. Why does it, if I disagree with you, now I'm a bad person and I'm not progressive? And no, nigga, I just disagree with the fuck. Hey, I disagree with you can identify as a fucking cat. I'm sorry. You can do your playtime furry shit. I think they're called furries or whatever. You can do that shit all you want. But to say that you identify as a cat, my nigga, don't poison little kids' minds and say, yeah, you can be a cat. Like, no, nigga, no, you can't. You know you can't. You can be like a cat. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be a cat. You can have attributes that cats have, right? Like being quiet, being sneaky, I don't know, taking a cat nap, things like that, right? But you can't be like, I identify as a fucking cat. That's stupid. That is dumb. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's the type of rhetoric that's starting to like really get on my nerves because I don't understand why. Like, yo, I understand, let kids have an imagination, but you got to be like, yo, you can be like a cat, but you are not a cat. You can be like a cat. You can act like a cat, but you are not a fucking cat. You're a human being. At the end of the day, when the nigga becomes an adult and has to pay taxes, oh, I don't pay taxes because I'm a cat. Nigga, get your ass in jail, bro. What the hell? And you ain't paying taxes because you identify as a cat. Like, that's what it's gonna come down to. And then legally, if the laws start changing and shit, niggas can find loopholes. Then I'll start doing that shit too. Then, nigga, what? If I can get out of parking tickets, I can get out of like misdemeanors and all that shit by saying identify as a fucking animal, then I'll do that. If we're gonna start agreeing with that shit, then I'ma join in too. The fuck? I identify as a 6'6" light-skinned nigga with green eyes. That's who I identify as. With dreads. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's weird. I don't get it. It's just like how, like, like Pink is on stage performing. She's performing, doing her thing, performing. Someone hands her brie cheese. I'm like, what the hell? Y'all are weird. She's performing. Someone threw her mother's ashes on stage. What?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
And she was like, embarrassing. What am I gonna do with this? Why would you throw your mom's ashes?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
On the fucking stage? For what reason? Your mom did not deserve that. I don't understand, yo. I do not understand people, yo. I get the fandom. I get the pandemonium. I get it. I understand that part. But people have been throwing shit on stages recently, and I've been seeing it online. Someone threw a brick android at, I forgot what her name is. She had to get stitches. That nigga got kicked out. So if I was a performer and someone threw something at my face and I had to get stitches, I would have PTSD performing, my nigga. I would never yell, throw your hands up, or let me see your phones in the air. No, nigga, you want to get PTSD seeing all those phones in the air, and you're just going to be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Anyways. People are just weird. Just weird. I mean, I understand that, you know what I mean? Just like Biden.
It's hard to tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq. He's losing the war at home. And he has become a bit of a flyer around the world. It's not just...
This nigga said it's hard to tell Putin's losing the war in Iraq. Hey, yo, someone give this nigga a placebo, a stem cell, or something. He needs something, bro. He needs, you ever see that South Park episode where the old niggas be the stem cells and they like get young again? Like, yo, Joe Biden needs a couple more stem cells, yo, because this shit is just embarrassing. He's the president of the free world and he's just fucking up like that, yo. He's talking about shit that happened 20 years ago. The war in Iraq, that was 20 years ago, bro. Come on, Joe. Sleepy Joe. Get it together, my G. Get it together. Okay? Now. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna touch this. This guy's a sick guy, right? An 8-year-old beaten to death by martial arts instructor only one day after parents enrolled him. I have never thought a day in my life when you enroll your child in martial arts that you would have to also consider how aggressive and violent the teacher can be. That is fucked up. Man, that martial arts teacher, I obviously he knows how to fight, but I'm just saying, he better be hiding because you can't catch bullets. What? You killed someone's child? Oh man, I'm just saying, pack watch. I don't know if he got arrested for it yet, but we're calling it. I don't know if he got arrested for it. Let's see. Anyways, fuck him regardless. I think he got arrested. Oh yeah, I found it on Twitter and Twitter's down. Elon Musk is trying to charge niggas now, and he's trying to say if you have an unverified account, you only get to see 600 posts and tweets. And then if you have a verified account, 6,000, unverified 300. Like, bruh, what's wrong with Elon, yo? This guy bought Twitter and now we have to flock somewhere else.
What the fuck?
Now we gotta flock somewhere else, yo. Whatever, man. This guy's ruining Twitter, yo. Anyways, I've been seeing a lot of reports about this stupid shit called aspartame. Like it's this new thing. I remember 20 plus years ago on a fucking Excel PowerPoint, someone coming in telling us, hey yo, don't consume any products with aspartame in it. Why? What's aspartame? Well, aspartame's in Diet Coke, sweeteners, this and that and this, that and this. Don't use it because it can cause cancer. It's a cancer. It causes cancer. And then they showed us cases of people that used to drink Diet Coke every day. Diet Coke every day. They ended up developing cancer. It is a cancer thing, right? May Allah protect us from that. So, why are they making it seem like it's recent news now? Like a recent studies, recent studies showed that it could lead to cancer. I'm like, didn't we know about this? So you're telling me this whole time, you guys, because I remember they removed the aspartame, and I think they added it back, slowly added it back once people were quiet about it. Or this is a Mandela effect. I don't know if this is a Mandela effect where I was dreaming one day and they were talking about aspartame and don't consume it, and I grew up not consuming that shit. Yes, I had my fair share of sweeteners. However, Diet Coke, I never really touched Diet Coke. Even if there was water and Diet Coke at a barbecue, I would be drinking water. Fuck the Diet Coke. We ain't dealing with no Diet Coke, mind you. Fuck the Diet Coke. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, isn't aspartame already not considered something that we should be consuming? And why is it still in these products? And isn't there evidence that shows that it leads to cancer prior to these new studies being confirmed? There has to be a lawsuit brewing or something. Because what the fuck? Like, was I in the Matrix? Like, where was I when this shit happened, bro? You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Stop the cap.
Whatever. I'm just saying. Or am I tripping? Or am I tripping? I have no idea. Whatever, man. Do not drink any diet beverages that have aspartame in it. And also, like, Coke Zero has aspartame in it. Sweeteners, you know them little Splenda packs? Them little things? Them have aspartame in it. Sweeteners. Because how do you have something that's not sugar? How do you get that shit sweet? It's not sugar. How do you get it sweet? You get me? You get what I'm saying? You get me? You feel me? You understand? You understand? Anyways, that's all we got to say for that topic. I thought I was tripping. Y'all comment, subscribe. Y'all comment on it and let me know. Am I tripping? Did y'all know about this? Because I don't know. I have no idea. I thought I was tripping. Another thing that I was tripping on, NORE said to Chief Keef, "We never heard of Chicago before you." Are you serious? NORE.
Stop the cap.
I love you, dog. When reggaeton came out, when you did the whole reggaeton thing, I wasn't dissing it. I was loving it. The gasoline, all that shit. I was feeling it, you know, and the beats just... I was feeling that, you know what I'm saying? That was my shit. You know what I mean? Love all of that shit because in Tanzania, bongo flavor, same beats. The way the beat is, same fucking beats, same vibe too. Same vibe type of music, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I love Spanish music, dog. I love that shit, you know what I mean? So when that shit came out, I was feeling it. NORE, bro, what are you saying? Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco, Bernie Mac, Godfrey, the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan. What are you talking about? Scottie Pippen, Derrick Rose. This is all before Chief Keef. Twista. Well, you never seen fucking Twista when you were coming up, bro? Or Kanye when you were coming up? Kanye's been on Drink Jams. You're talking about, Kanye, you're my brother. I've been knowing you for years. So if you've known him for years and that's your nigga, you should know where he's from, right? So you're telling me you never heard of fucking Chicago since then? And I know you misspoke, right? And I get it. We get it. You have a learning disability. We get it, NORE. But dog, when you show respect for someone, and I understand you're trying to learn from Busta Rhymes, you know how he does it? My nigga, that's not how you do it. When you praise someone, you say, "Hey, yo, we ain't never heard of that drill shit before you came out." You don't go, "Hey, yo, we never heard of Chicago." Then you're just dissing a bunch of people from Chicago. Lupe Fiasco. Like, there's so many Chicagoans that you're dissing. I can keep going. There's so many people from Chicago. Like, famous people from Chicago. Nah, before we go, nigga, because this shit's stupid. Jennifer Hudson, John Cusack, Common, Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, Oprah fucking Winfrey, Harrison Ford, Soulja Boy, Hugh Hefner, John Belushi. What are you talking? Dwayne fucking Wade. R. Kelly is from Chicago. Holy dog. Like, what are we talking about? There's so many people from Chicago. What are we talking about, my nigga? And you want to say, like, we never heard of Chicago before you. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the fucking cap, my nigga. You gotta praise someone, praise them the right way, but there's ways to do it. Don Cornelius, my nigga. Come on, bro. I'm done. I'm done proving my point. Cause I just buried him. Buried him. We love you, NORE, but I'm just saying, bro, like you're wrong for that, bro. And I know you don't like it when the youngins don't know their hip hop history, you know, especially with the word slime and all that. Nigga, I had to get you back for that one. You don't like when niggas know their history? Well, I don't like when old niggas don't know their own history. Ooh, you like that one? You know what I mean? Anyways, so that is all that we have for today. That was the IVP with Dr. IBZ. You already know. Y'all stay tuned, stay blessed, stay safe. This was episode 149. Oh, by the way, episode 50. 150. I got a special guest coming in. So we're going to see what happens with that. It's going to be a little bit more lit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lit podcast. It's going to be a good one. We might have a part 1, part 2. We'll see what happens, you know what I'm saying? Cuz if we go like the 2-hour realm, I'm going to have to split it into 2, you know what I mean? It's going to be too much for y'all to listen to, you know what I mean? Anyways, that was the IVP with Dr. IBZ. That was episode 149. We filmed live right from Toronto. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay good. Peace. Oh yeah, by the way. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Y'all keep going. Oh yeah. My bad. One last thing. Zion released his 3rd Jordan basketball shoe. And this nigga barely has been playing basketball. How the fuck are y'all gonna promote that fucking shoe? It's not a basketball shoe anymore. The swag on it is shit. It's alright. It's not A1. Niggas don't really see it that much because this nigga don't play basketball. And there's a bunch of bad publicity going on. Whatever, man. Go on. I have a lot of hate for Zion and Paul Pierce, man. Anyways, that was the IVP with Dr. IBZ, man. Y'all stay blessed. Stay tuned. Stay safe. Peace. Was the IVP. This is the Imperfect Fan Podcast. This is the Imperfect Fan Podcast. Hey.